problems figured out here. And I'm just going to ramble for a few moments until... Oh no, that chat can come back. Haven't used Twitch in a while, so I'm still getting there we go. That's what I want. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I think I've given enough time now, so I can do the introductions. Hello, Dr. Powerthirst here, and it is the Children of Prophecy event. That's right, this is the quote-unquote best event, and I think personally, until you have maxed out all of your Titans, this is the most beneficial event that you can do on Hero Wars. And in case you're not from the clan and watching this, this is for the web-based version, but I think it's fairly close to the Facebook version. So, in order of what actually happens here, your standard logins, whatever, everyone's going to get that. Stairs of Might is your pay to win for your VIP level. I think you have to spend about 40 to 45 USD dollars to get to VIP 5. So a lot of people are eventually going to get there, especially if you have Gifted the Elements. It starts to get pretty tricky when you get to spending the emeralds. And I think somebody in the Discord, it was the web Discord, they did a math-based optimization based on how many Titan Soulstones you get versus how many emeralds you have to invest. And I think they hit an optimization somewhere between 14 and 20,000 emeralds spent. And for me personally, this is where I'm going to spend the most, and I might hit 20,000, but I don't think so. I'm definitely going to get about 15,000 though. I've got a lot of emeralds sitting here in the bank. This whole quarantine has me not spending some of my pre-allocated budget, so it's like, you know what? I'm playing this game every day and it's still entertaining, so I'll put a little more money into my hobby. Not everyone has that capability, so if you're going to save emeralds for any kind of event, definitely do it for this one. Like if you're saving emeralds for a totem and you hit level 60, do it during a Titan event, if you can. If it comes out conveniently. Any event is good, but if you're going to spend a ton of emeralds, make sure you're not doing it for free. Okay, so the spending of the energy, this goes up to 8,000 energy. This really isn't that difficult. I've got about somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 energy stashed right now, and I'm going to hit 8,000 tomorrow. So this will give you 1,000 Titan Soulstones, or the equivalent of 250 of these Soulstone 200 of these Soulstone chests for Angus, Sigurd, or Malok, your tank Titans. Getting the Hero Soulstones, I think, is the hardest of all of these, because you need to get up to 500. The reason it's easier than the energy one is because normally some of these events will go up to 12,000 energy, and for some reason we stop at 8,000 with this event. This one still goes up to 500, and I have some tricks that I use to get myself ahead on this, but these are for your Marksman Titans, your Silva, Vulcan, Nova. And then finally, the opening up the Outland chests, and this one only goes up to 65, which is a lot easier to do than the normal events, which go up to 80 chests in Outland. And yeah, you could definitely do this, especially if you start especially if you start early. I think for the people in the people in Europe, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now, but if you're in the US like me, it's currently 9:30 p.m. and so I can on Thursday morning not open up my Outland chests, and so I have 4 days to open Outland chests instead of 3. So we're going to take full advantage of this. You can get this done in 3 days, and if I could do doing the math on the right, it's about just shy of 2,000 emeralds per day, so it's going to be between 5,800 and 6,200 emeralds, I think, to get up to the 65 chests. This is where you spend a lot of the emeralds initially, so these two events will pair together. Finally, Elemental Fusion. This is just for opening. I think you could do this 3 times total, but this is just opening up 10 summoning spheres. And ideally, you would save those on, for me, Thursday morning, so that by Thursday night I see if I have to open them here. So we're going to get started. But just leading up into events, I've got 4,000 energy banked, and that's because each day I'll go up to this little plus thing, and I'll spend 100 emeralds a day just buying 240 energy. And I won't spend more than 200 in a regular day, but for events like this, I've got a lot left over. I also didn't spend much of my gold, but this is not going to be nearly enough. It's very tempting to purchase, say, your 2 million gold from this Treasure of the Valkyries, because I renewed Valkyrie's Blessing this morning, but that's not going to be going on here. So yeah, let's get started, because I think that's pretty much all the preparations. I think the last bit is checking how many summoning spheres I have left. I have 8 right now, so we did not hit the... we didn't hit the 4,500 as a clan yesterday, I think, because people were banking them. So I might cheat a little bit and open up the 5 here. But I don't want to be too wasteful of the emeralds. So let's see, guild chat. No, just people being normal. So for the actual Titans itself, this is going to be the event that I Ultimate Star Araji, and I'm going to get the required stones for this tonight while I'm filming this. I don't think I'm going to have the 2.5 million gold to upgrade him, but I might spend some extra emeralds just to do it, because why not? He's my main super titan, he's my second strongest titan, so it'd be cool to get him the ultimate star. And then I'm going to go to Eden, and Eden's going to hit 4 stars during this event, but it's probably not going to be this event, but the one after, so maybe 3-4 months from now when I'm able to ultimate star Eden. But besides that, I have the rest of the regular Titans ultimate starred. This took 3 Titan events of concerted effort, along with getting a lot of extra stones during the winter event. But I think for new accounts, if you're focusing on the Titan event, you should get Ultimate Star for all your Titans somewhere between 4 and 6 months, which is great because that then opens up the Titan Soul Shop, where we can get a ton of potions, which I wouldn't use it for the gold, honestly. You use it for the potions until you max out all your Titans, and then you go to Sparks of Power, and this allows you to max out your Gift of the Elements for more than the amount of or sparks that you would get from ultimate starring and leveling all the regular Titans here. But my focus is going to be bringing Angus to level 70, and then Hyperion to level 70, and then I'm going to go all out just bringing up my main Titan team probably to level 90. I'm gonna have to get to level 110 for that first, I think. Yeah, I'm at 102 right now, and I'm definitely gonna level up tonight. I'm probably gonna hit 2, maybe 3 levels this weekend, but oh, we did get the 4 stone. Okay, never mind. Should have grabbed that earlier. I dropped it a little further in arena rank, but whatever. And then let's start the special events. You know what? I'll grab all of this. I'll grab all this later. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the 10 spheres. Just 1 plus 30. That's a little lackluster, but could be worse. And now we need to open up Soulstones. So I've got a little trick here with getting the Soulstones. At the end of the month, you get some Hero Soulstone chests. I have 2 here because I'm VIP 10, but a lot of people just have 1. So this is the perfect time for me to use it, and I've already decided that I'm using it on Jorgen. Decided this about a week ago. Choose this hero, and then we'll choose him again. Boom, 100 out of 500. Alright, buy those like normal. Alright, anything here I need? I need that. And I can get 15 more Soulstones here. I'm prioritizing the item here, but you can just get 20 here, and that's not a bad move. I think I was getting Dark Star over Judge. Grand Arena, yeah, nothing to tempt me there. So we'll grab all of you. Grab that again. These are really hard items to get, so I'll even make it a little bit harder. I have to spend a little more energy on this event. Had that. Got a bunch of Lilith stones for some reason. Grab you guys. I don't need All Seeing Eye for anything. And then the Outland shop, 7 coins. Whatever, it's not going to do much. And, definitely buy these potions every day if you have the soul shop open. I could get 5 more stones for Jet, but this is a lot of resources here, and I really want to save them for items like this one, which I really need. So much of this game is just restraint, you know? Alright, so we've got those soul stones there, so we can see how I'm doing so far. I got up to 150. I'm going to just complete these right away, because if I don't complete them, I don't think they renew the next day. I'll grab all the other ones as this finishes. So now we'll go to Outland. And the way that you're able to do this in 3 days, it's going to cost you probably, well, we can do the math as we go. 1 chest. We need to win 65. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And that's what we're going to settle on for all 3. So, doing the math. That is 90. Oh, okay, I've already done this math. 580. That's 580 emeralds altogether. Times 3, because we're going to do this for all 3 of them, and that is 1,740 emeralds per day. So, do this for a second day. We're going to open 21 chests, so this will, or win 21 battles. This is for 42. And this is for 63. So you will have to spend the extra 500 emeralds here, or to open extra, or an extra 4,500. So you need to open 2 more of those. So it would be a total of, this would be an extra 1,000. So this would be 6,200 emeralds to win this event. The one way you get around this is you can actually, you know, attack the jar, try to defeat him, and if you do, you're able to open up the chests again, starting anew. So one thing you can do if you don't have as much emeralds to spend is do not fight your Titan bosses basically ever, and then when you get to an event where you want to open up a bunch of Outland chests, you can go and do it here. Or you can do your battles here, open up, say, 5 of them, battle him again. If you defeat him, open up 5 more. So just go ahead and take care of the rest of these. Honestly, I'm really hoping I get skin stones with each of these. Now, if you're in an event where you need to open 80, if you start on the Thursday night and have the 4 days, you can do all of that, and you're going to spend, like all I just did, these 21 per day. And I will be up to 82 at the end of the 4 days. If I'm only able to do that for 3 days and spend the 5,000 emeralds, I'm going to need to spend 9,000 more to open up like those multiples of 10 that come at the end. But one other fun fact, and I haven't done the math on this totally, but a lot of people in the Discord swear this is true. Instead of buying skins for, I don't know, the $20 and getting the 3,500 skin stones, what you can do is spend that $20 on emeralds during ×4 sales, and then spend all of those emeralds just going down the line, and I think you'd open 10 twice, and you should have enough skin stones along with enough Outland chest coins to go to the Outland shop and be able to purchase enough of the skin stone chests to get you where you need to be. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I can upgrade skins at this point. Yeah, definitely on this one, but we'll hold off on that. Alright, so we've covered Outland for the day. Oh, apparently there's a Hero of Outland event, so we're gonna do real well on that. And then the game's going to be really happy I'm spending money. Alright. So for Emerald spend, we're at 1,000. Soulstones, we are at 160. And then for Yeah, for chests, we're at 21. But we're definitely going to hit that 65. All right, so now we need to farm some more Soulstones. And this is where it gets a little bit tedious and where you're probably going to end up spending, where I'm going to end up spending more emeralds. So the way that I farm the Soulstones, you go to campaign. This is where I'm stuck. Go all the way back to chapter 1. Raid 3 times. We're going to get the bad luck protection is going to get us at least 1 stone. We might get 2 if we're really lucky, 3. And then you hit again, and then you pay the 20 emeralds, and you do this for all of them at least up to chapter 9. Normally I'm doing this so fast that I get dizzy, so I'm a little happy that I'm... Oh my gosh, 14,000 emeralds, really? No. Yeah, it'll charge you more emeralds the more you want to renew it, so I'll only renew it once. This one's going to require more energy, so if you need to be investing more emeralds into your energy, that may be an issue. If you've purchased a lot of emeralds, then you'll have some of these bottled energies, and that makes this easier. And I'm definitely going to be using those for this event. We'll go ahead and renew this. I think I'm going to probably go up to chapter 14 today at least. If you wanted to save, then you can do the 4-day trick. And you could probably only go up through chapter 8 until you get to chapter 9. At that point, it takes, I think, 20 energy to pass a mission instead of 16. We're at 12 now because we're earlier. Yeah, just a lot of this. And, you know, a lot of the time when I'm playing this game, I'm just kind of biding my time. I'm waiting for something important to happen. So something important's happening right now, this Titan event, and it's like, oh man, I get to go hog wild. So this is actually pretty cathartic. And if you're wondering how those people who obviously spend a lot of money are getting 20,000 plus guild points in a week, they're spending a lot of energy. What they're doing is they're buying a lot of that energy, and then they're probably doing multi-level raids on just normal items, especially orange items they're farming. So yeah, raid 648 times. I imagine that's how they're doing it. Yeah, after this, I'm going to open up all the chests that I have available tonight and then exchange the lot of them for the Titan Stones. And then get enough Titan Soul Stones that I can evolve a Raji. Might evolve Eden. It's probably not going to be tonight. Yeah, I did that one correctly. It's real tempting to say like, oh, I want a ton of gold, so you sink a ton of gold into it. It was like the Demon Doll event. It was like the spring event that had like the little Russian doll things. I went all out for that one too. Wound up opening. Cool, level 103. Wound up opening something like, I don't know, 350 at a time, and went through I think 25 iterations before I was totally done. And I had 26 million gold. So then I went to the. I thought, oh man, this will last a while. So I finished leveling up the skills for my main heroes because I gained a couple levels. That spent like 4 million gold. And then I went to the Titan artifacts and started just spending money on the Titan artifacts. And I think I brought 3 of the Titans up from level 70 to level 80, and I had spent 24 million gold. It was, man, that stuff goes fast. So if you're thinking, oh man, if I spend a lot of money, think how far my team would get. You know, you can never spend enough to get your team far enough. I think it's much more prudent for your bank account to play the long game, because if you want to play the short game, you have got to pony up, and it's not cheap. So I'm content in spending something like $30, $40 a month on average. And this is me with a full-time job and a good 10 years into my career. If this were my early 20s, there's no way I'm spending this much money on a game. But if you're spending a lot of time on it and you enjoy it, there is some sense in investing in your hobbies. Jeez, I played Magic the Gathering before this. That was an expensive hobby. I mean, most hobbies are pretty pricey. Think of, something like fishing or boating. Nope, not that one. That one, there we go. Hopefully I'm not going too fast that's hurting people's eyes. Yeah, we're at the 20 energy per Soulstone now. You know what? Yeah, let's finish going through. Let's get to chapter 14. I think I'll stop. I think it gets more expensive there. Screw it. We'll just go all the way through. YOLO. Jeez, I feel kind of bad for the people who picked Phobos as an earlier hero like this, because you got to get all the way to chapter 12 to start farming him a little more. But you'll notice how expensive it is to farm these twin Soulstones here. Twins is probably, yeah, it's definitely in the top 3 hero combinations in the game. It's arguably the best, along with, say, Kark Team and Dorian, Orion, Helios, Satori. I'd say those are the 4 best teams. You have to get all the way here and spend just a ridiculous amount of energy doing basic Soulstone farming on these guys. You're definitely giving a lot up, particularly in the level 70 to 80 range, when you should be farming these items to get your guys into gold, or at least your top 5 heroes. But everything in this game is a trade-off. And then we have Shavarok. Oh, okay. It's like, why is this letting me raid once? Oh, I ran out of energy. So let's myself 1,000. Okay, now we're here. 20 apiece. Yeah, why not? See. Note, I had close to 5,000 energy before this. So 400. So I spent about 5,200 energy doing this once. So if you just go from the first chapter to about the end of chapter 8, if you do that 3 times, you'll probably get about 85 Soulstones a day. Or all right, and I'm at 2,500 here. So now we finally get to do the fun part. Let's collect the rewards. So I've logged in. I have paid to win. I've spent, okay, so I've spent 2,800 emeralds. So yeah, you'd have to spend somewhere to that. It was close to 2,000 before. I think it was a 2,100 before. Yeah, so this is a good 800, 900 emeralds just on missions. And that's not what I really necessarily want to be spending emeralds on. I want to be spending emeralds on or opening the totems, opening up what else? Pet things, if that's what you're into, or leveling up the totem. Yep, so Soulstones. So the total I got tonight. Okay, so I'm at 302, and this was saving up. So I think I got a good 120 there. So I'll be able to cap this off after 1.5 more iterations of that. So I'm going to wind up spending about 12,000 energy total. This Outland won't be completed until later, and the fusion's done. And we'll just go collect these anyway. Cool. So before I forget, gotta level my guys up. I'm not gonna level their skills up. Whenever I'm shoving a bunch of resources into an event like this, I'll hold off on spending gold that I don't need to totally spend it, especially since I need to put this into Titans first. If I wanted, I could exchange some of their stones for leveling these guys up, and there's a case to be made for that, but I'm not going to do that today. I think it's fine just to be patient, and over the next 4 or 5 days, just naturally from the tower accruing enough gold just to level everybody's skills up and just continue as you were going. So Frank and Kira, yeah, let's give you another level in that skin. This is her last skin. Like, her penetration skin's maxed, and the default main stat skin is maxed. So once this is up there, I just have to nail down her glyphs, her artifacts, all hundreds. Only one of them's not ultimate star, so she's just besides her levels and skills and promotion, she's as close to max as I can get her. Astaroth, all right, and I have his armor skin max too. I think his magic attack is just a total waste of resources, so I'm just gonna finish leveling this up just with the resources I'm getting day to day, and then I'm gonna switch to Anvari. And I can't level up Celeste's main stat skin. She keeps dying in adventures to Cornelius, and that's because I've just pumped so much into this that her intelligence has gotten so high that his ultimate just wipes her out, which is kind of lame. But so far, I've been working on this last glyph. Since I just hit level 100, I can bring this to 50, and my gosh, that's expensive. So I could bring this up another level, but I want to put that in Titans. So you want to prioritize which Titans that you're going to max out first. So whatever your main totem is, you would obviously max that one out, and then you do secondary, tertiary team, usually on whichever one you can max out first. Or if you have a second totem of another element, focus on them. Since this is max or ultimate star, I don't really care, so we'll do all that. I'm just gonna let this go down because that's really satisfying. Spent resources. Weeks of waiting for, a good 30 minutes of fun, but worth it? Hell yeah. Alright. And we're just going to exchange this into a metric crap ton of Titan potions and see how many levels I can put into my Titans. So that's good. Support Titans. Yes. After the last Titan event, I had 3 Titans left that were an ultimate star, but I was able to get the rest of their Soulstones in the last couple of months, or in the last 7 weeks. Okay, so I am at 1215 for close the calculator. All right, so I am at 1500 minus 1215 was 285 divided by 5. It was 57. So I will not be ultimate starring Araji tonight. But I'm going to get close. That's really disappointing. I mean, I'll do it in the morning. That's fine. Spent it on Arena. Yeah, grab more of those. How close am I to 104? Real close. Yeah, usually when I'm spending money throughout the day, I'll go to Galahad. I'll do, because he's the one I'm ultimate starring now, so I'll do each of these missions twice. I'll pay, actually no, I won't even do them twice. I'll do each of these, one each, do 9 missions there, and then I'll go to Frank and Kira, grab like this item, grade 10, done. Alright, now let's enjoy some of the spoils. So for Raji, yeah, 1375, he's not quite there yet, but he will be tomorrow. 585 stones, 594, 240. Oh, that's so glorious. Let's see, no more of those to open. 15,000. Hell yeah. We'll trade those in. Oh, geez, we get 60,000 potions. That is beautiful. All right. So you're at 70 now. So Angus is going to go to 70, then Hyperion. So I'm not going to be able to get a Hyperion to 70 tonight, but I will tomorrow, and then I'm going to be able to work on my other Titans. This is probably going to give me a good bump in the dungeon for the next several days until the dungeon level catches up to where I just put all these guys. But yeah, that was fantastic. That was for one day. So I did 1.5 of these in one day. So I'll have 2 more days like this. So it would be 3 times 1.5. So 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, yeah, I could almost get all these guys to 70 if I wanted. I want these guys to be higher because honestly, the power, your Titan power is more dictated by the level of your Titan, since that affects how much damage they deal to other Titans. Yeah, that is mostly it for now. Unless my teams are suddenly strong enough I can beat this level I couldn't beat before. Yeah, let's try it. My water team is my weakest. I'm not gonna... Okay, cool. Got out in time. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh well. And then... Where'd your guys... 41... So I've got 2.6 million right now, so that's definitely enough to level up Araji in the morning. So I'll wait until after that to level up the rest of my team. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream that one in the morning, but sure to copy the link for everybody else. Well, hopefully that was somewhat cathartic. If you can't spend as much resources, maybe you can live vicariously through that. I am going to prep my energy for tomorrow, though, by blowing a bunch more of these potions. I need about, I think, 5,400. Otherwise, this costs an enormous amount of emeralds. Yeah, we'll leave you there. I'm not going to be able to do this if we have another good event that's coming in the next few weeks. I'd have to spend significantly more emeralds on that. But, on the topic of emeralds... Ah, take that. I didn't get enough for a new prize on this. Oh well. But I could definitely see why someone who, say, splurged a bit on emeralds decides, you know what? I'm just gonna keep clicking on my totem. And that's why you have people who are level 70 and have level 50 titans with 2-star level 110 totems. That's where stuff like that happens. Resist. Anyway, that was enjoyable. Thanks for watching.